Welcome back, guys, to the channel Precious Millionaire Logistics. So here, what we have here is the AUDUSD and the weekly chart, right? Remember, guys, but before we go on, let's do a recap on what we did last week. Also, in the previous week, I took a trade on the pound USD, and pound USD was kind of cool. You know, the price went as predicted. You can check out the analysis, up here. And today, AUDUSD will just be doing something little for next week, right? The action is yet to be unveiled, right? So for AUDUSD right here, as always, guys, price action, precision price action, yeah, top down analysis, and then we'll be doing something special, right? For now, the Fibonacci, right? We'll be using the Fibonacci on this, guys. And our target for AUDUSD this week is about 100 pips, kind of small, but then let's find out. So when we come back to this analysis, guys, we'll find out what we have on AUDUSD. Stay tuned. Okay, thank you guys for waiting till this very moment. Precious Millionaire Logistics. So let's look at what we have on AUDUSD. But guys, if you're new to this channel, if you're just viewing for the first time, guys, things are happening here. Kindly subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't get to miss anything we do here, guys. It's all about analysis and it's all about making money. So AUDUSD, guys, right here, we're still working with our demand zone, right? We still have, remember, this demand zone, it has not gone off, right? We're still working with this right here, but then the price actually went up, right? The price, okay, sorry, I'm using my phone to actually do this, so it's kind of okay. The price actually from here, I think this is on Monday, right? So we began, yeah, the price actually went up, but found it kind of difficult, breaking this resistance level here. So the price actually closed, though, it's still closed bullish. And right here, what we have here is what we have here, guys. Okay, but so pre-analysis on AUDUSD remains valid, however, guys. So for now, our direction, the price is still pushing to the upside, kind of. But let's look at what we have on the daily time frame. Okay, we're on the daily time frame, guys, and this is what we have on the daily time frame, guys. Now this is kind of confusing, I would say. Yeah, it's kind of confusing because on this pattern here we have something like we have an evening star price action pattern here, right? Candlestick pattern, rather, an evening star. This is an evening star formation. Price action, people, Forex 102, 101, right? This is an evening star here, right? So normally we're supposed to, we'll be looking at the price to actually come down, right? Which is not too bad an idea, right? Okay, but let's do something real quick. But then that fine, we have the full directional bias, right, to be on the bullish side. So let me see if I can add something that will actually make more sense to this, right? Okay, let's see if we can have a trend line. Normally I don't do this, but let's see how it works out. Okay, can you see this? Guys? Okay, so we still have the trend line. The price has still been on the trend line, right? Come here, touch down here and all that. So except this price comes down and break this level, then we start looking for a sell, right? This is a simple trend line here for all that. Okay, but then what I want to do here, I want to use a special tool, like I told you, using the Fibonacci. So let's see if I have the Fibonacci here. Remember, guys, I'm still trying to get used to okay, trader view, right? So we'll put our Fibonacci from this swing here, right? Put our Fibonacci from the swing and we extend it upwards, right, to the top, right? Okay, so reading the Fibonacci, what do we have here? Kind of confusing, guys. Okay, what do we have here? We have the price here is at the 0.16, which is a very good zone, right? It's a very good zone to actually push the upside, right? Because it's a very good zone here, right, for the price to actually push to the upside. Remember, guys, we're still on the uptrend, so this here could actually mean this here was just kind of a pullback, yeah, just kind of a pullback, yeah, a pullback or a correction, whatever you want to call it, is fine. So at this level here, we should be looking at maybe something around here. We should be looking at the liquidity to be filled, right, and push further to the upside despite evening star formation. But usually, guys, when it comes to this kind of patterns and all, because we incorporate everything here, right, the trick statistics approach to trading is actually incorporating every other thing, including common sense, right? Okay, so we're just going to ignore this evening star formation here. We're going to ignore the evening star formation. However, guys, that is why there's always a need for a stop loss. Very important. So what we're going to be doing here is this. We'll be putting our stop loss below the structure, right? Below here. That's what we'll be putting our stop loss. Remember, our target here is around 100 pips. So the price currently is at about 0. Price currently is at about 0.72157, right? So anywhere around there, maybe by Monday we'll be looking for some kind of price action pattern and all for us to go to the upside, right? But then remember, we still have to put our stop loss. So we're putting our stop loss at the 0.786 fib level, right? Somewhere around here or here. So let me take this off. Let me take this chart off. Let me take this fib off so that we'll see clearly, right? Because now this is the kind of chart I like. Glad. So let's do the needful here, right? So we already established that even though we're seeing a morning star and evening star formation pattern here, we're still looking to go to the upside. But we'll do that discreetly, guys, because remember on the previous analysis on AUDUSD, you can refer to it. I was actually waiting for the price to actually break this level, right, before we push to the upside. But then there's nothing much to do this week. Every other pair is on watch. You know, we're still watching other things, but then trades needs to be taken, risk need to be taken. So guys, let's take this risk. I won't be saying let's make some money here, but let's just take the risk, right? At this point now, it's actually 70% to the upside, 30% to the downside. So I think we still have positional advantage, right? So let me add what I want to add. What do we do here? Okay, so at this point here, guys, we're working with the daily time frame, right? We're working with the daily time frame. So our sentimental bias kinda is still bullish, right? Though bullish, low bullish, low bullish, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna do what I do, like to set our risk to reward, right? Okay, so that will be okay, long position, right? Okay, so we'll be going in from somewhere around here straight up. But before then, guys, before we do this, let's look at something real quick. Oh, I'm very sorry. Let's look at something real quick. Even though it is said that yes, there is an evening star formation is found, this is something that should consolidate our bias, right? I'll use a very straight line here. I'll use a straight line. I'm looking for something, guys. Sorry, I don't really know how to. I'm not very much used to using Trader View, but I think Trader View is easier to send a message across, right? So use a horizontal line, yeah. Okay, so if you look up here, right, this is what I want to establish. Fine, this is what we have here. What do you see, guys? Very choppy, right? But then it's okay, it's nice. You can see that this price actually from here, we took this trade now somewhere 6th of December. Yeah, we took this trade. Okay, the price broke, the price reached a resistance level. It reacted, it broke the resistance level finally. A little bit of consolidation down here, right? A little bit of consolidation, but it was still on the upside and delving. So it's still struggling around here, right? Still struggling around this area. There's no major trend being formed after this previous trend to the upside, right? So very simple thing here. I'm expecting that the price right here, after the range and all, it has come to retest here this minor resistance level, right? This is a minor resistance level, so we're pushing up to the upside. Great. Now if that is cool, guys, let's take this up and take the risk. There's no need to, there's no time to actually think too much about these things, because when you actually think too much about trades you take, you expose yourself to even grave risk, right? So the plan is just to keep it simple, and take the risk. Besides, we have our stop loss. We're going to be having our stop loss too. So okay, This seems fine to me. Okay, this seems fine to me, right? This seems fine to me, guys. This seems fine to me. I don't know the risk to reward. Maybe this should be like a 1 to 2, right? This should be like a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. I think, let me just say 1 to 2, right? 1 to 2 risk to reward. So the price here, if you're using it by broker, the same broker I use, guys, the price for the entry remains 0.72157, and then the stop loss price here, it's around the stop loss price here is around 0.71607, you know, around there, while the take profit here should be around 0.7268. yeah, that's if you're using the same broker I use. However, guys, I would actually appreciate if you actually use the same broker I use. Why? There are reasons that come with it. The onboarding process is very easy, yeah, that's true. And then there's every possibility that, say you don't know how to trade or you don't know how to go around this, we could actually trade for you, right? Now, trading for you doesn't mean you deposit directly. All we're going to do is link the account here, and we can actually trade for you. To do so, there's no need to wobble around. Just use the trade with Millionaire Logistics option, and you can actually go on from there, right? And we take the risk and we do the magic for you. So guys, let's be very objective here. Okay, so this is our directional bias. Sorry, I forgot to draw the arrows. Okay, maybe I should compute the arrows here too, guys. Okay, so we have this arrow. So the price is already where I want it to be, so let's just move to the upside. Right, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at for the AUDUSD, right? Maybe in the morning the price could actually come down here a little bit, but this is where we're going, right? And it's real fine, right, to do so. So guys, if you enjoyed this analysis, kindly use the comment section to actually give us a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Signing out, guys. Peace. Let's take some risk. Precious Millionaire Logistics.